Okay, task 4 on your checklist is pre-start checks and start your motor. Okay, so boats are different from boat to boat, but you'll need to know what boat you're on, and they'll need to run through it because each boat has subtle differences. This boat here is pretty straightforward. We've got 3 things to worry about down the stern, and we've got 3 things to worry about up near the wheel. Okay, so the 3 things down the stern, we need to check, number 1, are the water intakes clear? So the way these motors work is when you start them, they draw water in, and that's what cools them. Now, if they can't draw water in, the engine's going to overheat. You're going to cook your engine. So we're looking, see just above the water line there, the black square, okay, that's where the water comes in. So we're making sure we didn't leave the earmuffs on from yesterday when we flushed the motor, or, you know, this might be in the water and you've gone and had lunch and there's a plastic bag draped around it. So we're just making sure it's free of obstruction. So when we start it, water can get in and the motor can cool itself properly. Now, when you guys do your test, chances are the motor's going to be in the water already. So you don't need to tilt it up and down 10 times and wear my tilt motor out. You can just stick your head out over the side. You can see it down there clearly. But there's 2 one either side. We check both of them, intakes are clear. Second one of my 3 down the back here is my fuel lines. So this is a black hose running into my filter, my water separator. Okay, then I've got a black one here into my motor. These are all permanently connected. We don't need to clip it. You know, if you've got a red portable fuel tank on a dinghy or something, you've got to clip it in. If it doesn't clip right in, then you can't prime it, you know, like the old blood pressure pump. Okay, this fuel injection, we don't have to. So all we're doing here on this boat today is just checking our fuel lines are in good condition. There's no cracks or splits, there's no leaks obviously, and then that's it. And then the third one for this boat is fuel level. Do we have enough for the trip? Okay, so for most boats you won't have this, but I've got you won't be able to see it up there, but if I lift this up, and then if I can lift this up, because it's been raining, the wood's swollen. I've got a 130 litre fuel tank down here, okay, but because it's plastic, it's white plastic, it's transparent, so you can see the level in there. So if I stick my head down here, and it's probably quarter full, so quarter full, say 30 litres. Now, this boat here uses about 1 litre a nautical mile. So on an average morning training, we're going to use like 4 or 5 litres. But you guys out there on your in the real world doing your boating, we go 50% reserve. So if I'm going to use 3 litres here, I need 4.5. I'm well over that. But you know, you don't want to run out of fuel, obviously. But the weather conditions is why people run out of fuel.
So people have to actually do that check as part of their test?
Yeah, you got to check your fuel levels for your test. Yeah.
Okay.
Fuel levels are probably the number 1 reason for people being rescued, running out of fuel. You can't top up on the way home if you get low. So the more fuel, the better.
And what other things do they have to do for task 4?
So they're the 3 down the back here. Okay. Now the 3 up the front here are neutral. Engine's in neutral. Third one, start it. But before we start it, we always need to make sure the propeller's clear. So we're making sure there's no kids swimming, there's no, you know, crab pot lines, prop's clear for obvious reasons. Yeah. So neutral, prop clear, and then start your motor. We're not going anywhere, we're just starting the motor.
And is that task 4?
That's task 4.